Jay Sanchez alongside my partner Ryan Neiman. We're the Joliet Admirals broadcasters, and we'll be pre-gaming Saturday's doubleheader against the Southland Vikings and the DuPage Hounds. The Southland Vikings are 5-5. They'll be the first leg of the doubleheader at 1 o'clock, and following that will be the DuPage Hounds, who are 8-3, starting at 3 o'clock. But before we move forward, let's look back. The Joliet Admirals played the Northwest Indiana Oilmen on Friday, and they lost, unfortunately, 2-1. Ryan, give me the skinny about that game.
And the Admirals, as you mentioned, lost 2-1 to the Oilmen, fall to 3-5 in the MCL. Oilmen starting pitcher Cameron Link tossed 5 innings of 1-1 ball, received a no decision, struck out 9, one shy of the record in the MCL, and the Oilmen scored the go-ahead run in the bottom of the 8th inning on a Zach Jones sac fly, which was a precursor to their 2-1 victory over the Admirals. And Jay, looking at this box score, what really plagued the Admirals in this defeat?
I think with only 4 hits on this box score compiled by the Admirals, I feel like timely hitting was kind of what plagued them in tonight's game. And I'm sure when we talk to Coach Garza about that on Saturday, I'm sure he'll agree with that assessment. But in the Admirals' defense, they had a week stretch, maybe 6-7 days off without having a game, and combine that with traveling 45 minutes, an hour away to Indiana to play the Oilmen, and it doesn't bode well for the Admirals offense, who are trying to get back in the groove of things.
And Quinn Ahern was great tonight again. A second quality start in a row, and 9 strikeouts while going 8 strong. Has he really evolved to the ace for these Admirals?
I mean, he hasn't evolved. He was already considered the ace at the start of the season. He was named the #1 starter. Coach Garza called him the team's ace on opening day. And, I mean, he's picked up right where he left off. He's had 3 straight quality starts. He hasn't given up more than 2 runs at each of his starts. And it's nice to have a pitcher, especially an ace like Quinn Ahern, say if the Admirals hit a rough patch for a few games, it's nice to know that you have an ace like Quinn Ahern to stop the bleeding in case, there's a rough skid for the Joliet Admirals.
And right now the Admirals are in a rough skid, dropping 2 in a row as the record has fallen to 3-5. Have a doubleheader tomorrow against the Vikings and the DuPage Hounds. What do the Admirals have to do to turn around their recent skid?
I feel like just getting back in the groove of things. They already played a game last night. The hitting will be there. This is one of the team's strengths. And there's rumblings from social media that Friday's game with the Oilmen was really controversial. They had really controversial calls made by the umpires. So it's good to have a game right away the following day, bright and early, and release that anger onto the field. And hopefully that can contribute to some victories in this doubleheader.
And Jay, we might have some anger inside of the booth tomorrow. We're there all day. It's going to be hot. What are you bringing for lunch tomorrow for me?
Well, whatever you like. I'll probably bring a George Foreman grill, and I'll probably leave it in the press box because we had to come back on Sunday for another doubleheader.
I'll bring some filet mignon, some cheap steaks from, some Brookhaven down the street. And Jay, well, this has been your pregame show for the Joliet Admirals tomorrow, doubleheader. Where can everybody follow us on the web, Jay?
Oh, follow us on Facebook at Joliet Admirals. Follow us on Twitter at Joliet Admirals, and as well as our website, which has reached over 2,200 views at jolietadmirals.wordpress.com. Also follow me at jknowsports, and I also have a blog at jknowsports.wordpress.com. Where can we find you, Ryan?
Follow me on Twitter at S-District Radio, numerous radio programs out there you can go listen to. This has been your pregame show for your Joliet Admirals as you're looking to end the recent 2-game slide. We have a doubleheader tomorrow against the Vikings and the DuPage Hounds at the Wayno King Jr. Field. First pitch at 1 p.m. Come out and support your Admirals.